Hi everybody, welcome to Missy's Imaginings. I have a package that arrived today, so I thought instead of opening it downstairs, I would open it up here so that you guys could see what I have in my hot little hands. This is a package of 2 Barbie / 1/6 scale fashion packs done by My Miniature Things on YouTube. Let's see, and make sure, I don't know if I say this right. Sahid is the creator of these wonderful little outfits, so I thought we'd open them and take a look. I am so excited. When I looked on, just have to figure out how to do my little knife here. When I looked on YouTube, I saw that the video had been posted for only an hour, and so I thought, oh, I might be in time, and so I went onto the Etsy store using the link, and the ones that I wanted were still available. And let me tell you, the prices were incredible. So we're going to take a look at these. I bought 2 of the fashion packs. So we have some bubble wrap. And the packaging is going to be so cute. You'll love it. So it says, thank you for supporting My Miniature Things. So here's the little card that came inside. There we go. Hopefully that focused. I can't really tell. I don't have a screen to look at. I'm just looking at a lens. So first we'll look at this one. And y'all aren't going to believe this. Oh my goodness. So let's see. I think I can slide the bubble wrap off. So the first one looks like it's going to be the gown. Here we go. Oh, and it'll just unwrap like this. Look at this gown. Oh my goodness. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my goodness. And then, let's see, we have, I'll set this aside so we'll get the other one out. Because I bought 2. Oh, I'm so excited. All right, here we go. I think I can get it out. I'm trying not to get peanuts all over the place. Okay. And the pink bubble wrap, that's so cute. Okay, here we go. The second outfit. Isn't that a beautiful little outfit? Oh my goodness. And these are all handmade. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's get this box out of the way. We'll take a look. These are just so lovely. So lovely. It looks like there's some tape at this end to hold on the lid. I'm hoping I can get that off of the plastic as well. And let's see, it looks like it might be taped on all the sides. So let's see if I can, maybe I'll have to just fold it over. Let's see here. It doesn't look like it's pressed on really firmly, so as not to ruin the box, but just to keep it in place. So that's what I'm hoping here. The packaging is so cute. This is the lid. So it has, oh, that doesn't show. Oh, we'll use a label. So it says My Miniature Things Runway in gold on the acrylic clear lid of the box, and it was taped to keep the lid secure, but I don't really want the tape on there. Maybe I can fold it over. That might be the best option. I was hoping it would just peel off, but it doesn't feel like it wants to. So we're just going to fold it over. This one's a little messier. Let's see if we can do that. I think this will be our most preferable option. To just fold the tape over. There we go. Okay. So there, we'll set this to the side and then take a look at what's inside the box. So it's a little crop jacket and a cute little top with rhinestone straps, and then a little mini skirt, a bag, and some little boots, a necklace, and earrings. And let's see if this just lifts out. Okay, so this part lifts out. So then it's wired in. It looks like there's only a couple of the little plastic tabs that looks like it's for the jewelry. So let's see. And I know these are for Barbie / 1/6 scale, but I'm curious because I've gotten a couple things recently for my little Kadira that were Barbie clothes, but so far I'm liking them on her. So this little outfit had a sweater, the little dress, the pink stockings, and then of course the Barbie shoes don't fit her. They were a little too small, but the outfit was cute. And then I got another, because I really like little sweaters, so I got this little pink sweater, which is actual Barbie clothes, and it has a little white skirt that goes with it. So those are like recent things for her, and I'm hoping that these might work for her as well. The only thing I'm thinking is I'm going to have to remove her hands in order to get the sleeves over her arms, but I'm hoping that they might work. So let's see, should we take it out of the box? Oh, I feel like it's so cute, I don't know if I want to take it out. Alright, let's look. The other thing that was amazing to me is this little mannequin is articulated. So here's the little mannequin stand, and look at this. Isn't that cool? So cool. So let's see. I don't know if these will slide off very well, because there are little hands on the mannequin, or I might have to take the hands off. I don't know how. We'll see how to get it off here. It might just slide. Oh, it slides off pretty easy. Okay. I was afraid the sleeve cuffs might be a little small. And then here's the little skirt. Let's see. It looks like it's kind of taped onto the mannequin. Okay. And that has a Velcro closure. So there's the little skirt. And then the little jacket. Isn't that cute? It's all blinged out. And little rhinestones and pearls on the back. Oh, so cute. Then we have the little top. And it looks like it's just like a little tube top. So let's see, we'll have to take this tape off of the mannequin. Maybe we'll go over the hips easier. Maybe we'll try that. See if it goes down easier than it went up. Ah, there we go. There we go. So there's the little top. So cute. And then the little mannequin. I love this little articulated mannequin. That is so cute. Okay, so there's that. So now let's see if it fits on our Kadira. And we'll take this stand off here. Okay. Now we'll go ahead, warning, dolly nudity coming. We'll leave her tights on. Okay. And in case you're not familiar with Kadira, she is a ball-jointed doll. I think I might have to take off her wig so she can be bald for a moment. And I think the dress will come off the top easier than around her hips. Maybe. Because this was a pretty tight squeeze to get on her. We'll see if we can get it off. Oh, I'm making all kinds of messes. I'm sorry if this is painful for you to watch as I struggle. This little dress might need to have the opening widened just a skosh to make it easier to get on and off of her. And thankfully she is articulated, so I can take one hand out and turn that back around. And go the rest of the way. This hand. Alright. Okay. There we go. And when I was getting her ready for, well, what was I doing? I don't know, I had some kind of a project going. Oh, her little outfit that I made. I restrung her so her actual torso and her legs are pretty stiff now, which is nice because before they were so floppy. Not anything wrong with the doll, it's just that she, oh, I was afraid of that Velcro. I may take the Velcro off so that I can put a snap in here instead. So this I think is going to be too small for her, just because, yeah, she's pretty hippie. But it is kind of cute. I can make it a micro mini skirt like that. Let's try the little top. And I might need to have to go over the bottom. Alright, well, I wasn't wanting to do that, but alright, so shoes and tights off it is. Oh, that Velcro just put a whole big hole in my tights. Should have known better, shouldn't I have? Should have known better. Okay. We'll put this on first. See if we can come up over the hips here. Let's see if it'll go up over her bust. Guess I'll have to pull it up. I might have to shorten the straps. She has a very high bust line. There we go, dear. But it can work. So I might have to take these in order to pull this up and shorten the straps. Or I could tie it in the back. That might work too. So then the little skirt, now that the tights aren't on and in Velcro's way, there we go. Okay, so here's a little skirt, which is a little too short for her, but it is still very cute. And yeah, there we go. We want it lower there, because we don't want it that short on her. So there we go. And then to put the jacket on, I know it would be a big ordeal because I'm going to have to take her hands off and then put something on the ends to keep the elastic from going up her arms, and then yeah, that'll be a thing. So we're not going to do that. But let's see, I'm wondering, I don't know about her feet in these boots. Let's try those. And I didn't buy this specifically for her, so if they don't, of course they won't probably work, but her heel won't go in. But they'll work on Barbies, because that's who they're for. It wasn't made for her, but I was curious. I was just curious. So, then her hair back on. She's very cute. Still very cute. Okay, then this little dress, I think I need to wash in some Woolite to see if we can get some of the ink out so that it's not staining her. Don't want that. Did it stain the sweater? No, didn't stain the sweater, so that's good. Okay, so that's this little outfit. I know I can't put this on without the whole rigmarole of her hands, so we're not going to worry about that. This little box is made of foam board with finishing touches around the edges and then a decorative design inside, which is cute. So let's see, I'll put this on here. Stand that up. Then we'll set her to the side. We have this outfit. So pretty, so pretty. All right, so now let's do this one. And if you're still here, thank you for following along, because I know I tend to be kind of tedious sometimes. Good, good. And it's the same design on the box, My Miniature Things Runway. Then here we have the gown. Isn't that lovely? Oh, so pretty. All in a really pretty gold, what's that? A dark champagne taupe color with gold. Oh, so cute. So let's see if once again this box lifts out. Yes. So once again we have the foam board box that lifts out of the gold box. And then on the back we have the wires. So we'll undo all the wires. Okay, so the presentation is 10 out of 10. So lovely. So let's go ahead and lift this mannequin out of the wires again. So we loosen those up. So we can take that out of the wires, and let's see if the dress is attached. It looks like we have sewing keeping it in place. So let's snip these threads to loosen the dress. Okay. So much detail in the packaging. It's so cute. I was tempted just to leave it in the packaging, but here's the deal. I want to enjoy playing with them and trying them on dolls and see which dolls they fit. And after much toil, here is the gown. So pretty. So it has all this beautiful lace, has little gold shoes with little rhinestones and pearls, little slingback shoes, has a little purse that is an actual functioning purse. So there's the little purse. And then the chain can also hide inside if you just want a clutch. Has a pretty little pearl rhinestone necklace. And then the back looks like this. So it's so pretty. So much work into this. And the skirt is actually fully lined on the inside. So that's why I was trying to be so careful with all the little plasticky bits, is because I knew that the skirt was going to be lined on the inside, and I didn't want to risk snipping or snagging any of that fabric on the inside. But isn't that just so pretty? So let's go ahead, and it has a Velcro closure, which again I might go ahead and take the Velcro away or cover it up, like snip all the little bits off and then just put snaps. that's just a preference of mine. So let's see if we can get it off the mannequin here. And looks like it's going to be a snug fit. So we'll see if we can get it off. There we go. And then we'll see if it fits Kadira. And I'll be back at the camera. And for Kadira, this gown is a total success. It's a little bit shorter on her than it would be on a Barbie. So on a Barbie it would be floor length. But I like that her little heels can tip through and show through. I do need a better stand so that she doesn't have the metal in the back, because it kind of ruins the effect of the gown and it kind of makes her want to lean. So we need a better stand for her. But the gown works perfectly, and I think it suits her very well. I think it has the right flavor for her. It's just all glam, and I just love it. So thank you to My Miniature Things. This is lovely. I love both the outfits. The quality is wonderful. The only thing I would say is all those little plastic things. To try to get it out. I think it took me a half an hour to try to get the gown out of the box. So that's the only thing, is those little plastic tabs, because I didn't want to risk snagging the dress, so I don't want to do that. But I love it. I love everything. So here she is in a brand new gown. So yeah, watch the channel. I don't know if there will be another set of outfits later, but this set of outfits, there were 6 outfits in total, and by the end of the day, I think the last time I checked, everything but one outfit was all sold out. So yeah, it was a lot of fun, and they came very quickly, very well packaged, as you could see. The presentation is just stellar, and so are the products. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed my fumbling and my excitement as I tried these new little outfits. And I have some Barbies that will be very happy, and of course she is very happy in this lovely gown. Okay, final thoughts. So these outfits are so adorable and I absolutely love this outfit once I put it on an actual Barbie. This Barbie is very old. She was one of my favorites when I was actually younger. I mean, like really young, like in my 20s young. That's 40 years ago. Is she that old? Wow. Anyway, she actually was a doll that was supposed to be an equestrian, like horse riding. I don't know if I'm saying that right. So she came with this little coat and riding pants and some riding boots. Then she had the little ascot scarf, and there's a hat somewhere that I have. But anyway, I loved her because she was a hard plastic, articulated at the knees, hips, waist, elbows and shoulders, and jawline, of course. But she had high heel feet, which was really hard to find, because back in the day when I was younger, Barbies that were this hard plastic that were articulated all had flat feet. But I wanted one that was articulated that could still wear heels. And so I waited until I was older, because I could never get her when I was younger, and then I was able to find her and purchase her, and I absolutely love her. I've kept her all these years. And so she is older, but by the nature of her design to be able to ride horses, the hips are smaller than a lot of the older Barbies that have a real super hourglass shape. Her curve is a little more gentle, slimmer in the hips, so this outfit works on her really, really well. The boots in the back, now let's see if I can get her turned around without everything falling down. The boots in the back are split. Her legs are a little bit wide, maybe than the new Made to Move. There's maybe a little bit of fullness there, so the boots do open in the back, but that's okay. And then the Velcro is not wanting to close all the way. Then a few of the little rhinestone strips are coming off. I'll need to re-glue, but that's all right. I just am so amazed at the amount of work that's gone into these little outfits, and this one in particular I just fell in love with. And then this actually has a magnetic closure, so there's a little magnet on the inside, and then that little magnet will hold it closed. And I forgot to kind of show off this little purse while I was looking at all the pieces, but I just love it. So cute. So this outfit in its entirety is now on her. I think there were some earrings that I didn't put in because she already has earrings in. So I love this little outfit. As far as Barbie goes, it fits my favorite Barbie, so I'm so happy with that. Then the outfit in the back, I just put in the box so the box wouldn't be empty. That's the one that I made here on the channel. These are the little Barbie ones I bought that we looked at earlier, and then this one is the one I got on eBay. Then we'll look at the gown, and here's my little Kadira. I love her, and here's the deal. It's hard to get her displayed because the only stands I have are these kind that have the little clasp that has to go around her waist. But with that, you can't display the back of this beautiful gown. So what I did, so here's an idea for anyone who has a collector doll of an odd height. This I'm going to turn into a saddle stand. I just got some soft fabric and made a little saddle to go kind of over the top, like so. That way it will protect the doll and not scratch, because the top of that is kind of scratchy. Then, hopefully this will work. You're watching my experiment unfold in real time. I can just put her on that saddle stand. There we go. And now her dress is free to, oh, but she might fall off. That's one drawback here. There we go. I'll turn her foot. One foot's not quite on there. Okay. But if I'm careful, I think it'll work. So we'll get her on there, and then the dress can fall a little bit more freely. Then her little purse put on. There we go. And I'll move the camera here so we can see them both, and have her actually look at the camera. And there we go. So here's the difference also in size of a Barbie and a Kadira, and they kind of even out because this platform where Kadira is a little bit lifted compared to the Barbie, so it's pretty closely accurate. Even though she's on a stand, it kind of balances out there. I guess we could stand them next to each other. So here's the size difference in a Barbie and the Kadira, in case anyone's wondering. So, and this is actually a rainbow high stand. So there we go. The main observation that I would make, that I noticed in looking at these, is a lot of these lovely little items are, the embellishments are glued on. So if you're going to make collector items, be sure you're using a good glue that will hold things in place long term. Because let's see, I'll get a little toothpick here. Right here, this is coming off, this whole strip, so I'll need to re-glue that. So just be careful when you're gluing. My preference in collector items is that things are sewn. And so if you've been watching the channel very long, you already know that. I prefer things that are sewn. That being said, I also prefer snaps to Velcro. Just because, as we saw, the Velcro, one little touch hit those tights and put a hole in them. And if you have beautiful fabrics like this, Velcro can snag that up and do a lot of damage. So if you're making for the intention of, your own dolls and a lot of play, or you're making them for younger children who are going to be playing with dolls, and Velcro is a faster option. I totally understand that. But if you want collector quality, I always recommend you use snaps, that you sew on snaps. Either that or like button and loop, bead and a loop, any kind of a fastener other than Velcro, just because of the potential that it has to damage fabrics. So overall, I am so happy. I am so tickled. I would do it again in a heartbeat. I absolutely love these outfits. And Kadira now has a beautiful gown that I didn't have to sew. Oh, let's spin her around here just as she tips over. Yeah, so we'll see. I might have to do some more inventing on my stand here. But here's the back of the gown. Let's see if she'll stand there so you can see the back. It's just lovely, so pretty. And yeah, so these are the outfits that I got from My Miniature Things. And then the one eBay seller, I'm not sure, I mentioned on my Facebook page when I posted these lovely little outfits that this little outfit, I really like it. I bought it on eBay. I don't know if the seller made the outfit or if they're just a reseller. If they have, you know, Barbie stuff that they're reselling, I'm not sure. So I don't know who the creator is for this outfit. The outfit in the back was made by Mattel. It is an actual Barbie outfit. And then the one over here is the one I made on the channel. These two are by My Miniature Things. So yeah, that's my final thoughts, and I love them. I'm so happy with them. And I was naughty this weekend. We've been working a lot of overtime, and the check came in, and I did some shopping that I should not have done, but I don't regret it. I can't take it with me. So I do have a smart doll coming. Yes, I do. Anyway, so that will be in the future. So yeah, a little smart doll is going to be added to the little fam. And yeah, and then if you'd like to see, because I've acquired quite a few little crew members since I did a video about what dolls I have. If that's something you'd like to see, like a tour of my dolls, then let me know. We can do that on the channel as well. But yeah, so here's the new outfits. I love them. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.